You all may be seated. Okay. Miss Sanchez, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes. I'm here to get child support. We have an adopted son.
All right, y'all, buckle up, because this one starts calm, but gets messy real quick. We got Miss Sanchez, an adoptive mom raising her teen son solo after her husband walked out. She's here today, fighting for child support, and the man's acting like he's above it all. Judge already looking like she's got zero patience for nonsense. This ain't just about money. This is about who really steps up when life gets hard.
Okay. How old is your adopted son?
He's 16.
Okay.
And I've been taking care of him by myself for probably the last 6 years.
Okay.
And he's getting, it's where things are more expensive. And we adopted him at late in life, and because I couldn't have children, and so Mr. Sanchez thought that we should adopt. But several years ago, he also decided that he should have a secretarial person in his life.
So boom, Miss Sanchez starts telling the story. 6 years, all on her own, taking care of their adopted son. And why? Because dude went and had an affair with his secretary. You can hear the pain under her calm voice. She's not bitter, she's done. The crowd's quiet, the judge leans in. This woman's been carrying the whole load, and now she's just asking for fairness. Question is, will he own up, or try to duck it again?
So to speak.
What do you mean by that?
He had an affair with his secretary.
Oh, okay.
And so I was left to raise our son by myself.
When you say that you're raising him by yourself, he's not giving you any type of support?
No, ma'am.
Do you know if he has any money?
I know he does. I know that his parents just recently passed away, and they had a big farm, and they had a lot of land, and they had a bunch of cows, and so I know they're worth something. And he's always had a steady job. He's worked for the government forever, and he doesn't think that he should have to pay me any child support.
Ayo, this man really said he shouldn't have to pay because the kid ain't biological. Skull, sir, adoption is parenthood. Judge jumped on that instantly. You understand that's still your legal responsibility, right? You can see him scrambling, trying to fix his words. The energy shifted. She's calm, he's flustered. Classic, I didn't mean it like that moment. But deep down, you know he meant exactly that.
Because he said it's not his biological child, and
Wait a minute, real quick. You understand that an adopted child is your legal responsibility, right?
Absolutely, and I never said I don't take care.
But did you say what she just said, that, or you believe what she just said, that you don't have to take care of him because he's not biologically yours?
No, I never said that.
Oh, okay. I was hoping you were going to give me that
Absolutely
answer.
not.
Judge gives him one more chance to be a decent human, and he tries to talk circles, saying he does take care of the kid. But notice how he never says how. No mention of money, just, I take care of him. Translation? I'm trying to sound responsible without doing anything. You can almost see the judge's eyebrows go up like, boy please. Is this pride talking or guilt?
Okay.
You're
Because
right.
you understand
Does
that
this
an
look like
adopted...
the face of somebody who would not take care of a child?
Well, I don't know, sir. I see plenty of faces that don't take care of their kids, so I can't
Well,
really
it's my
accurately answer that
responsibility
question.
to take care of my child,
Okay.
even though he is adopted.
Well, even though the adoption part has nothing to do with it. And from now on, don't call him adoptive son, okay? He's your son.
That's correct.
Legally adopted, your son.
That's correct.
Okay, now I'll be back to you in
Yes.
just one moment,
Yes,
okay?
Your Honor.
So let's talk about this land and cattle and all of that. So you said his parents are deceased.
Died about a year ago, and he inherited a lot of land that's worth probably close to $200,000.
Okay.
And there's some cattle being run on there.
200,000.
Then Miss Sanchez starts explaining the inheritance. His parents passed, left him land and cattle. We talking close to 200 grand worth of assets. And still not a single payment? She's building her case like a pro, calm, factual, unbothered. The judge is taking notes like, this man's got money. You can feel the table turning right here. How you going to say you can't pay when you're sitting on acres?
And you say he worked for the government?
He does. He works for the government, Your Honor.
So all of this money and he hasn't given you anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay, sir, you work for the government currently and you inherited some land and you have cattle on that land and you have not paid her any money for your son?
I inherited 10 acres. That's it. I've got 6 head
That's
of cattle.
it. Do you know how many acres 10 acres is? Sir, some people's houses aren't even sitting on 1 acre.
Well, it depends where it is.
Okay.
Well, it's
you have
not
10
in the
acres. How much?
City of wherever.
Is it accurate what she said that these acres are worth almost $200,000?
$160,000.
Okay, that's close to two. You know
Well,
what?
that's $40,000 less.
It may be, but it's still worth close to $200,000.
Now he's trying to downplay it. It's just 10 acres. Sir, stop the cap. 10 acres ain't a backyard. That's a business. Judge schools him fast. Some folks don't even own 1 acre. The man's acting like he's broke when he's actually comfortable. You can hear the embarrassment in his tone. This is when you realize some people ain't broke. They just allergic to responsibility.
Which is what she said.
The
Now-
cattle are worth $40,000.
The cattle. Okay, so to combine, that's $200,000.
Well, it sounds like it.
So you have assets and worth in excess of $200,000, and you don't want to give this woman anything for your son?
I'll give her something.
You?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm going to make sure that you give it to her on a consistent basis.
I'm a caseworker.
Okay.
We make very little money as a case. You do cases all the time.
Sir.
I'm a caseworker. I deal with this all the time.
Okay.
This isn't fair.
How much do you make as a caseworker? No, what's not fair is the fact that you have not given her any money, and you have $200,000, and you work an everyday job. How much money are you making on your job every day?
40,000, 50,000. That's it.
40, 50,000. You know what, sir? You came
Wait.
in here to waste my time.
Wait.
No, you wait,
Whoa.
because that is ridiculous.
Judge does the math. Land plus cattle equals about $200,000 in value. And he still won't help with football uniforms. Like, come on. He keeps cutting her off, saying, I'll give her something. But the judge ain't buying it. She goes, no, sir, you'll give it consistently. Boom. That's authority. You can almost hear every single mom watching go, amen. Question is, what's he going to say next to dig that hole deeper?
You're making a lot of money, and you haven't given her anything.
I take care of the child. He comes to the farm. I teach him things about how to work the land. I mean, I spend so much time with that child.
So you're teaching him a trade,
Yes,
and that
ma'am.
is excellent. However,
Yes, ma'am.
trade has nothing to do with the financial responsibility of him, okay? So what I'm going to do, because your assets, although they're not income producing per se, I can still base your child support off. You have
Only when it's sold. It's only worth it when it's sold.
no. I can base your child support based on the assets that you have, even though they have not been sold and they're not income producing.
Oh, he really said teaching the boy to work the farm counts as support. Man said, I'm teaching him to bale hay. Sir, that don't pay for cleats or graduation gowns. Judge even compliments the idea. That's excellent. Then slices it clean. Life lessons don't pay bills. You can see her patience thinning. Like, I'm not arguing with delusion today. Is he proud of being stingy or just scared to face the truth?
So, because you have so much money, when you add together what you make yearly, along with your assets, what I can do is take a reasonable amount of that and calculate your child support, okay?
Reasonable amount.
Reasonable.
Okay.
I said, that's what I said.
What do you consider?
I thought I was the judge in asking the questions.
Well-
so I'm getting ready to tell you what I consider reasonable, okay? Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, our son is 16 and he is playing football in school, and he has all these expenses, and I have asked Miss, please give us some money to buy the uniforms and for all these other expenses, and he's going to be coming up on graduation and
Okay.
all those expenses, and this man doesn't want to give me anything.
Then comes the hearing aid moment. He admits he takes it out so he doesn't have to listen to her. Whole courtroom froze. That's not just rude. That's disrespect on camera. Judge's face went cold. That's uncalled for. She's done being polite now. And honestly, that one sentence just showed why they're even here. He's been tuning her out for years.
That's the excuse I get all the time. Well, I take him to the farm, I teach him how to milk the cows, or I teach him how to bale the hay. Well, I'm sorry, but that's not paying for his football uniform.
And I agree with that.
What?
It costs money to raise a child.
This is a hearing aid. I have been dealing with this all my life. I take them out just so I don't have to listen to it.
You know what, sir? That is very uncalled for.
That's all she does is complain.
Well, she has a legitimate complaint. Don't you think? You have not been giving her anything for the support of your child.
Okay, I'll support the child. Just leave me alone.
Okay, she's getting ready to leave you alone right now because I'm getting ready. So what we're going to do is calculate your child support based on, you say you make about $50,000 as a case manager, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're going to add that with that $40,000 worth of cattle that you have.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so they give you a gross of $90,000.
Now Judge flips the switch into business mode. No more talk. It's numbers time. She combines his $50,000 salary with $40,000 in cattle value, hits him with a clean $90,000 gross. Then she breaks it down step by step, $1,166 a month plus insurance. The man's trying to interrupt, talk slick, and she cuts him off. Don't interrupt me. That's when you know the power shifted. He came in cocky. Now he's shrinking behind that desk.
A yearly, of $90,000.
That's correct.
I have your gross at $7,500, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Brings your net to $5,834.63. You only have one child that's under the age of 18?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so who carries health insurance for the child?
Out the door.
You've been paying policy.
Okay.
Where are you getting the money to pay the policy?
Excuse me, sir. You will address me just because
Yes,
my
Your
head
Honor.
is down. Don't cut me off either.
Yes, ma'am.
You wait until I finish.
Yes, ma'am.
Just because my head is down and I'm doing something else does not mean I'm not paying attention, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is, how much is that a month,
I
ma'am?
pay $130 a month.
$130. Okay, so you're going to reimburse that to her every month. You understand that?
I guess I have no choice, do I?
No, you don't have a choice because I just told you. So, based on your child support, I have $1,166.93, plus you're going to reimburse that $130. That brings your child support obligation monthly to $1,296.93.
So, since you're good.
She drops the line of the day. You don't have a choice, because I just told you so. Faced with steam from nose, that's when the whole thing flips from debate to decision. He's realizing she's got him cornered legally, financially, and morally. She even does the math out loud, reminding him how good he's actually living. Dude's been crying poor with over $200,000 in assets. This right here, that's karma, wearing a judge's robe.
Good at math, what does that leave me? Income for a year.
Oh, let me check. Let's see.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, you know what? What's good? That $160,000 worth of 10 acres of land, that's what you're left with. Sell it, and then maybe you'll have some money. Any other questions?
Well,
And you go to work every day. So $50,000 plus your $160,000 sounds like you're living a very good life at $210,000 a year. And if there are no further questions, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, Your
take
Honor.
the other hearing aid out.
And just like that, case closed. Miss Sanchez walks out validated, her son finally getting what he deserves. Judge didn't just make him pay, she made him face the truth. From "not my kid" to $1,296 a month. That's accountability with interest. This wasn't just a ruling, it was a wake-up call. If this case hit you like it hit me, drop a comment below and hit that sub button for more real-life courtroom moments we break down every week.